Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in today's Car Mechanic Simulator 2021 video. We're going to repair cars all day long, every day, and we're doing the Salem 1500 XL. I remember this car from the old days of Car Mechanic Simulator, so I'm looking forward to getting into this one right now. Oh, okay. Maybe not. Actually, I've seen worse. This actually isn't that bad. Gonna be honest, I can live with this. It's actually alright. Let's chuck it inside and see what we can do with it. See, I wanna hot rod this. I wanna drop out the top, drop out the sides, and layer it to the ground, stick a nice big fat engine in it. No, we can't do that. If there are modders out there who are like listening to me, that's what would be cool in this game. Hot rods. Being able to make a rat rod or a hot rod, that sort of thing, that would be class. Okay, so that's all these parts. Every single thing, bodywork needs to be changed. Cool. Alright. First things first then, what we're going to do is we're going to take off all the body panels. They're probably going to go in the scrap because I'm probably just going to add new stuff to it. I think that's all that needs to be done. Even going to probably weld this and just make it look pretty again because I think it deserves it. It's a nice car. Right, first off then, can we get this over to the car wash? Right, back to the lift. Everything looks pretty ruined on this car, and I think the best thing I can do is just take everything off of it and start again, basically. So we've got 8 pages of stuff to do. I genuinely think this is going to be an all-car thing. Really do. I think we're just going to have to just replace everything. It's not going to be fun. So, as said, what I'll do is I'll take it all apart now, and then I will get back to you with a parts list. So first things first, let's move it all up, and then let's take it all apart. It's not until you start stripping down an entire car for a customer do you realise how many parts there are on some of these old cars. Like, old cars, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's too many, but there really is. And there's bits missing from this car. But when you want, like, a good car, there's, like, double the amount of parts. It's not going to be a massive job, I mean, in the whole, like, scheme of things. This is quite a small job in comparison of taking apart, I don't know, a tank. Oh, I had a drop of oil in it. That one drop would have charged me 50 quid. Cool. Right, let's drop down the car. Let's get the fuses out of here, because this car has been sitting for so long, everything is basically ruined. Alright, let's go and get the crane, and then we'll stick it on here. I know there's not a lot left of it, but it's just easier to move it all around, especially with an engine like this that's going to need a lot of bits taken off of it. Well, I say bits taken off of it, the entire engine needs to be taken apart. But yeah, it's yet to be decided, definitely. So basically, thankfully, what the best part about this is it has like one entire side of the parts, which means all we have to do when we go to, because I don't think you can repair most of this stuff, but it just means when it comes to ordering it, you just double tap each item and it's all good. But yeah, push rods still annoy me. I'm still not a big fan of push rod. go. The whole engine is broken down and ready to go. The car is basically, it's a shell at this point. Yeah, so I need to weld this up now. Okay, and then we're going to use this. It's going to look good after this, I think. This is just extra. I don't think you have to weld this. I just want to because I believe that this should be done properly. All right, so next what I want to get all the bodywork first off. So going to go over to the tablet, going to go bodywork, and we're just going to buy everything. I made this mistake in the previous car. I'm doing this so you guys don't have to. When you do this car, go over to here and buy these. The more expensive parts. Well, there we go. Fully restored bodywork. Next, we're going to go over to the paint shop. I'm just going to push it over on a trolley. It's on bricks. And then there's going to be painted factory colour, which is this really, really bright white. Oh, that is a cool white. I like it. I like it a lot. Next big thing about this, obviously because the car is painted, it's up there, it's all good. All we've got to do now is just repair everything. Alright, so I'm hoping I might be able to save, I can save 3 of the brakes. I'm not sure if, yeah, we're going to save as much as we can. We're trying to repair as much as we can, because if not, this could be a little bit more expensive than I think most of us hope for. So, do what you can to repair everything. You don't have to. You could not listen to me. You can go off and do whatever you like. It's completely fine. I'm just showing you the process from how I do things. At the end of the day, this is just the way I do things. So yeah, I'm going to repair as much as I can, then we're going to shove it all, and then I'll go through the parts list, and then we'll go through the entire car. All good.
One eternity later.
That's finally done. I feel like my entire life is going to be dictated to me by green and red flipping lines now. It does feel like I see them quite a lot whilst playing this game, but I mean, on the plus side, we repaired quite a lot of the car. So what I'm going to have to do is scoot through all of this. So I just read through the synopsis again of this car. Basically, he found it in his grandpa's old shed. It was a bit of a wreck, and it's a good sort of base to build on, because apparently it's a rare concept. The plus side to this though is that it says, you know, do what you can to make this as good as you can. Now, I am one of those people who I will sit here and try and make it like 100%. So I will put the extra work in to make this one work. You guys don't have to. You don't have to follow me as an example. You don't have to listen to me when it comes to what I repair or what I do. It's just what you're about to see when it is finished. Everything on this car will be 100%. And I will guarantee that, because I'm going to go off and buy a shed ton of new parts. It may cost me a little bit more, but I reckon it'll be worth it. So that's just me. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the little montage that's just about to happen. I'll get on and do this now. Well, that's everything on the underside done. Actually, I've got to be honest, it's looking pretty cool. I like this. It's gives it a nice stance, you know? But it's just a shame there's nothing on the inside. Right. Okay. Right. Let's mount all the bits and pieces we have, and then we'll go and work on the engine, because obviously we need to work on the engine because there's no engine in this car. It's just doesn't exist. But yeah, so we'll put all the fuses back in all the bits and pieces, and then we'll go and rebuild the block on the tree. And the reason why we're building it over there is just because it's just easier. Now, if you haven't seen like any other videos of me building stuff on the tree, then yeah, it just works out a little bit more. I don't know, you just got a bit more free roam around the whole actual engine instead of just being confined to where you put the engine. This is where the engine was roughly before that I sort of took it apart, and as you can see, it is missing some bits and pieces. Now, if you haven't used one of these before, they're actually fairly simple. You've got a couple of options: create new engines, install new engine, take off engine, rotate left and right. Rotating left and right means that you can rotate the engine around and it's all good. It just basically means that it's fine. Another thing you can do whilst you're doing this, and you can do this with cars as well, it's just that this is just one of those like later on tips that's actually quite like good for building engines. So if you go into part mount, you see the ghosts of all the things that need to be added to it. Now, I don't have one of these, so if push X, and push X, so those items are added to my wish list. So what I go is I go into the car parts, pull up a tab, and there you go. One power steering pump, one timing cover, and one alternator. Oh yeah, alternators in electricity. Alternator, there we go. And then you can take these off. And then this is just, I know it takes a little while to get like bits and pieces sort of like together. So yeah, you just whack all this together, and if you are missing parts, you just add them to shopping list using X. Alright, so fully built the engine, just topping up the fluids now, and then yeah, we're all good. It's just yeah, I think this is the first full restoration you do in this game, and I've got to be honest, it's not bad, as in full. Like, I know, it might be the second. I think this is the second full restoration you do. I know it sounds like I'm being picky about this one, but doesn't those seats feel a little bit low for a pickup truck? You know, I mean, let's go back to normal mode. Let's go over here, right? How is someone supposed to see over the top of the dash when they're sitting all the way down there on the floor? Well, there you go. Screw it. It's done, I think. Let's try again, shall we? Yay! Right, there you go. One car completely done with a shed ton of parts left over. The reason why I've got the parts left over, I need them. But guys, it's been awesome to have you here. I hope this video has helped you guys in some way. I have no idea if it does or not. But yeah, thank you very much for coming by. This has been Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video or anything else that I do on this channel, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates, and I'll be back here with a brand new video, live stream, or whatever else I do on this channel. If you do feel like you want to become a member of this and you want to support my channel, don't forget that I don't do Patreon, because why would I do Patreon when I have memberships and you guys can pay in just one place instead of like 500 places all across the internet? But if you do feel like it, down under this video, little join button, click that, pay this channel a couple of £1 a month, and you get to help feed my 2 kids, or whatever I put the money towards. Thank you very much for getting by. I'll see you all later. Peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye for now.